Section 7 of The Challenge of Waste by Stuart Chase. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recorded by the Progressing America Project. The Challenge of Waste, Section 7. The Minimum Budget. These 10 fundamental wants of man, broadly interpreted, cover practically the whole field. The only limitation which a theory of waste can put upon them is that the quality of the goods and services which go to the satisfaction of these wants should be reasonably sound and wholesome, free from adulteration and degradation, and that the more ornate and complex goods and services should not be produced until the simple and more basic wants have been met. In respect to this latter proviso, we already have an excellent quantitative list in the Minimum Budget of Health and Decency, compiled by the United States Department of Labor. This budget is designed to meet the personal wants of a family of 5 persons. It lists several hundred articles of food, clothing, shelter, and incidentals, lists them in terms of physical units. It is possible, and in fact it has been done in part, to multiply out each item on this family budget for all the 21 million theoretical families of 5 in America, and thus roughly determine the gross requirements of certain basic wants. In 1921, for instance, we needed, on this basis, about 3,800,000,000 square yards of cotton goods, 635 million square yards of woolen goods, 95 million dozen pairs of stockings, 290 million pairs of shoes, 11 billion pounds of meat, 5 billion pounds of sugar. Perhaps 90% by weight of all our physical wants can be reduced to perfectly tangible commodities, in perfectly tangible quantities up to a certain stage of manufacture. Individual preferences will tend to determine the ultimate stages. Here, then, is a possible standard, rough, unroofed, but capable, as will be shown, of measuring the wastes of the present economic system. It should be observed that the economic system as we have discussed it here comprises all human effort which goes into the production of goods and services, the labor of the housewife, the artist, the scientist, and the priest, as well as that of the industrial worker and the farmer. End of section 7.